Welcome everyone to a brand new video. Today we're gonna be reacting to SCP-2030, aka this creepy thing, whatever that may be. Yo, before we start, make sure you smash like right now before I clap my hands. So if you manage to smash that like button before I clap, yo, did you manage to smash like before I clap my hands? Then hashtag I did it down below in the comments. Now I get straight into the video. Oh, we're at the foundation again.
Level 2s.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining me in today's lecture. My name is Dr. Collingwood.
What up?
And this briefing was called in order to help you properly secure and contain SCP-2030.
Oh, so they call it 2030. No offense, but I feel like 2030 sounds cooler. It sounds more tactical. It sounds like, I don't know, cool.
By the end of today's lecture, you should understand 4 aspects of SCP-2030.
4 aspects.
Its general subject matter, the identity of the participants,
2,
the identity of SCP-2030-1, and lastly, the containment procedures for all and any instances of SCP-2030.
That's 4. Wait, did she just say she'll tell us what the identity is of 2030? So is this like a normal person? Because a normal person has an identity. A monster that came up from the ground or out of a volcano doesn't really have one. Like, this guy probably has a social security number, a passport, maybe even driver's license, all that kind of stuff. So I'm curious to see who this dude could be. Could it be Michael Jackson? Oh, someone has a question.
Hold all questions until after the presentation.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, on to aspect 1. What is SCP-2030?
I want to know.
SCP-2030 is an anomalous phenomenon that manifests as a television series.
Wait,
the
what?
medium through which SCP-2030 manifests changes depending on the most popular format currently in use.
Wait a second, so you're telling me if I were to be watching, I don't know, Netflix at 3 AM in my bedroom, then SCP-2030 could show up at some point? Now I feel kind of lucky because I always watch my movies and shows on Netflix, so I should be safe. Right? You know who isn't safe? You guys, because apparently I'm the most popular channel in the world that you're watching right now. So only the channels you're watching right now, this very second counts. So hopefully you don't have like 3 videos open, because in that case I probably won't be the most popular one, but you catch my drift. You know what? Smash like if I'm the only channel you're watching right now, this very second.
As of 2014, SCP-2030 most commonly inserts itself into file-sharing websites, paid on-demand video streaming services, and automated DVD rental kiosks.
Okay.
As if anyone still uses those.
I was about to say.
SCP-2030's subject matter is that of a hidden camera comedy prank show that
Wait,
puts
what?
its contestants in bizarre, disturbing, and often anomalous circumstances.
Does this guy have faces on his eyes? He has like 3 faces. This is kind of weird. This is disturbing. Can you imagine just watching TV in the middle of the night and then this show comes up? Like, I'd be going back to sleep right away. I don't want to see this kind of stuff. And I guess this person back here, that's supposed to be SCP-2030. They're not showing his face. Is that because seeing his face could be dangerous? I don't know.
It is most frequently aired under the title Laugh is Fun.
It is?
It is also sometimes referred to as Laugh is Life or Laugh is Laugh.
True.
As you can tell, the only constant is the word laugh. SCP-2030 will mimic the artwork of other more popular movies and television shows to trick viewers into watching the program. Episodes tend to run about 10 to 12 minutes with formulaic opening and closing segments that bookend the hidden camera footage.
Wait, so 10 to 12 minutes, that's like the ideal YouTube video, you know, all us YouTubers. We used to milk our videos as long enough for them to hit that sweet 10-minute mark, because apparently videos that are 10 minutes, you know, they do better. And also you could put in extra ads, but don't tell anybody I told you. Anyways, back to SCP-2030. So apparently he mimics other shows and maybe even YouTube channels and then tricks people into watching him because they're trying to watch that other thing he's mimicking. That's smart. It's like clickbait.
None of the episodes have end credits. Now, for something a little more interesting. Let's get into the second aspect. The victims of SCP-2030.
Oh yeah, because what happens when you actually watch one of these episodes? Is it dangerous or is it just weird?
Research into the contestants has revealed that all persons on the show were officially documented as dead or missing in the same year that they appeared on the program. So far, our research team has not discovered any connections in the manner of their deaths.
What about the audience?
Compounding that issue is the fact that the bodies of all recorded contestants are currently missing, making autopsies impossible.
That's creepy.
Now, I mentioned earlier that participants are placed in bizarre or disturbing situations.
You did.
Each episode has a theme or a title that is provided at the opening segment. These themes can range from the mundane, such as a beach or a dog, to more visceral subjects, such as arson. Naturally, all participants react with great distress or terror until SCP-2030-1 reveals itself, at which point all parties involved are pointed to the hidden camera and begin laughing, regardless of any debilitating body injury or mental trauma.
That's creepy.
Now, onto the identity of SCP-2030-1. SCP-2030-1 is presumed a male game show host that invariably wears a royal blue three-piece suit with black and white wingtip shoes.
In my opinion, he kind of looks like a knockoff of the Joker. Do you guys agree? Smash like if you agree. Matter of fact, we haven't seen his face yet. He might literally be the Joker. You never know.
He refers to himself as Laffy McLafferson. At the time of this lecture, no one has ever seen the face of Laffy McLafferson. He is only ever recorded from the neck down.
Except for the contestants.
Aside from appearing to reveal to participants that they are on a hidden camera prank show, Laffy McLafferson also provides opening and closing commentary. SCP-2030-1 has never been witnessed physically harming any of the victims himself.
Oh, so he's a nice guy.
And now for our last aspect, containment. In order to keep the entity isolated, we have created the web analysis bot Delta-09, also referred to as LaughStop.
Okay.
Each one of you in this room will need to be instructed on proper use and maintenance of the bot. LaughStop must remain in constant operation, being checked for defects at least twice a week. If you find any defects, please inform a supervisor as soon as possible.
So it's like an antivirus.
The search and isolation of SCP-2030 is ongoing and is considered a Delta level priority. All right.
But wait a second. So they've seen all these episodes and nothing's happened to them. So that means actually watching this show is safe. I mean, they said all the contestants were people who were either officially dead or missing. Were they chosen because they saw the show, or were they just randomly picked, or did McLafferson actually have something to do with their disappearance/death? I don't know, but it seems to me so far they have seen the episodes, so it might be safe to actually watch him. So I kind of want to see one of these episodes because I'm kind of curious, and also I love hidden camera shows and I love pranks. If you guys know where I can find one of these episodes, leave down below in the comment section. And if you would also like to watch one of these episodes, smash like if you're like crazy like me.
Now, are there any questions?
Yeah, that guy had a question.
Yes, Gustav?
Is there any known information on the live studio audience?
Yes, actually.
I literally had that question too. Guys, replay. I want to replay when I had this question. What about the audience? Dude, I could literally work for the SCP Foundation. I have so many good questions about these SCPs, and also I know how to contain all of them. All you gotta do is Google how to contain them, and you'll end up on a website that shows all of that.
The camera always turns to the audience at the end of each episode, revealing them to be the same participants in that episode's pranks.
What?
Interesting. Also, you said that SCP-2030 can change its medium based on the most up-to-date video formats? What mediums has it appeared in? How long have we been keeping track of this thing?
The Foundation has video documentation of SCP-2030 as far back as 1993.
Jeez.
But by all accounts, it's currently on its 44th season, which would date it back as far as 1976. It was first discovered
1976?
by SCP personnel in old video stores as VHS tapes and subsequently DVDs. Some researchers have hypothesized that prior to the VHS, it would manifest on local access television. Are there any other questions? Yes, Gustav?
What up, Gustav?
Can you give any specific examples of the pranks that occurred?
Certainly. Once on an episode entitled Bees, there was an elderly couple that appeared on the show. The woman was consoling her husband, who seemed to be suffering from extreme indigestion.
Oh no.
Suddenly, he
Oh
started
no.
burping at bees.
Oh no, he
As
burps
began
him
to
out of his
scream,
eyes.
An entire swarm came pouring out of every orifice on his head. They attacked his wife, and both were paralyzed in horror until Laughing McLafferson appeared. The couple began laughing uncontrollably, even though bees were still pouring out of the man.
Oh, that's
and
disgusting.
stinging
That's absolutely disgusting. Can you imagine seeing this on TV? I'd probably throw up. I'd hope it wasn't real, but is that even possible? Look at how many bees there are flying out of his eyes. How's I even still in its socket?
Wow.
the wife. Are there any other questions? Okay, you know what? On second thought, let me close by showing something special to you.
Wait, I wanted to know what his question is. Guys, what do you think his question was? All your guesses, leave them in the comments right now. I'll give you like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 1, let's go.
The Ethics Committee has finally deemed it safe for SCP personnel to view the program on a closed network. This is the end segment from an episode in season 32.
So they're gonna show us an
The
episode?
theme was printers.
What a ride, eh, folks? We've seen printers that eat, eaters that print, and everything in between.
Yo, his arms are so long. Could this be like a relative of Slender Man or something? That would kind of make sense.
Makes you appreciate the old clunker you have back at the office, doesn't it? No, printers may not always work when you want or need them to, but they sure make for some excellent comedy. And that's what we're about here. Comedy! We're here to make you laugh. We hope you laughed. Thank you for
Who's this?
laughing with us. That's what we're about here.
What are we
Come
eating for
laugh
dinner
with us
tonight?
again next
Who the heck is
time.
this?
And remember, laugh is fun. Good night. And laugh.
I was about to ask you to say, hey, get this simping out of my SCP.
Laugh with us. Laugh with us. Laugh. Laugh. Laugh and laugh.
Alright, that was kind of disturbing.
You did good in there.
Oh, he's the guy who never
Well, I'm not
sleeps.
starting my career in stand-up anytime soon, but I think it went well for my first briefing as a level 3. Thanks for coming to watch, though.
Of course. Anything for you. Plus, technically you outranked me, so it's not like I had the authority to deny your request. Seriously, though, I've heard a lot of stuff about SCP-2030 from some of the staff.
What have
I
you
think
heard?
You really did it justice in your presentation.
Thanks, Lawrence. Now, come on. Let's go grab dinner. I'm starving.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that was kind of weird. I was expecting 2030 to show up any minute. He might still show up.
Laugh with us.
Yo, did he just come out of the screen? See, guys, I think my theory might still be correct. I said maybe people who watch the episodes get kidnapped by him and put into more episodes. So if he can actually get out of the screen, you know, take someone into the screen, maybe that's how he kidnaps people. That's how they go missing. I think that's how he does it. You guys agree? Let me know down below if you agree, and if you have any other theories, leave them in the comments as well. Don't forget to smash that like button and check out these other videos right now. See you guys there. Peace.